I'm Dr. Robert Hopp, a dermatologist here at the Center for Excellence in Dermatology, and I wanted to introduce a new service here available at the Center for Excellence in Dermatology, Telemedicine. Telemedicine sounds very complicated and very difficult, but it is a very easy process that's similar to FaceTime or Skype that people use all the time. We've set it up to make it very user-friendly, and I thought I would walk you through the process just so you understood it. This is covered by Medicare. In fact, they're encouraging it during the coronavirus infection. They actually want people to stay home and self-isolate, but you also have medical problems and medical questions, need prescription refills and all that sort of thing. So this is going to be a very easy and quick way to accomplish those goals. So there is coverage for it with Medicare, and it's covered just like it would be with a regular visit. So to start the process, you just call on the phone like you normally would, and you book an appointment with your provider. So call up, you schedule an appointment for a certain day, Wednesday at 1 o'clock. And if you're an established patient, that's really all you have to do. The only thing you need on your end is a device that has a microphone and a camera on it. We are encouraging the use of smartphones because the camera on the smartphone has such a high resolution. It gives real sharp and crisp pictures. So the other thing that the phone will do is you can position it. So if you need to show a certain area, it's very, very good for that. But a laptop will work, an iPad will work, any of those sorts of things, as long as they have a camera and a microphone. So if you're an established patient, that's all you have to do is make your appointment. About 30 minutes ahead of time, a medical assistant will call you on the phone and go over your medications and your allergies and that kind of stuff. And then we'll send you a link on your email. So we need to, of course, know your email address. And all you have to do is click on the link. That's it. You just click on the link. It takes you to the provider. You enter your name, and that's it. You're connected just like you would be with FaceTime or Skype. And the medical provider will have you on one screen and your medical record on the other. So they'll know your medications and past visits and have photos of what it looked like before right there in front of them. And you can go back and forth and straighten out the problem. They can send a prescription right from the computer. And when you're done, you just simply hang up. So it's a very, very simple process. It's not technically difficult at all. And if you have a smartphone, that's the preferred method. For established patients or for patients who haven't been in for 3 years, there is forms available to fill out on our website at drhopp.net. So if you type in Dr. Hopp and Dermatology Kennewick, you'll get there and you can go and download the forms that you can fill out at home and then deliver to the office. Unfortunately, email is not a secure way to deliver documents. So we have come up with 3 different methods. One, the simplest one, is once you filled out the forms with all the information, you simply call the office and a receptionist will create your chart with you on the phone. And you just give her the information, she types it in, you're good to go. The second method, a little bit slower, would be to mail it in to the office at 8901 Gage Boulevard, Kennewick, Washington. Put attention telemedicine. The third way would be to have the forms dropped off at the front door, either by yourself or a friend or relative, someone who's going to work this way, and you can just hand it to the people who are screening patients at the front door for temperature, so you don't actually have to come in the building. So those 3 ways, just calling on the calling on the phone when you filled out the forms, mailing them in, or dropping them off. We'll create the chart, and we'll call you when it's ready, and answer any questions, work out any problems over the phone, and then the same process happens. Before about 30 minutes before your appointment, the MA calls you on the phone, gets things all squared away, answers your questions. We send you a email link. You click on it, and you are type in your name, and you're connected to your provider. Additionally, you can send in the forms by fax if you have that available. The fax number is area code 509-735-1180. And some tips for optimizing your telemedicine visit. Probably the most important thing is the lighting. So you want to have the lighting in front of you and not behind you. So if you're in front of a window and facing the window, the light hits your face and the front of you, and that gives a good visual. Additionally, you could put a light to one side that was shining on you. You want to avoid having the lights behind you, like if you had the window at your back, because that you wash out and it's hard to see things. That's probably the most important aspect of telemedicine. And you can practice that with doing a selfie. So kind of set yourself down in your chair, wherever you want to be, get the lighting the way you want it, and then look in the selfie and see if you can see your face and your features without it being distorted. Additionally, on a smartphone, the nice thing about it is you can show different areas, so you can look at different spots really easily. Although you can also use an iPad, a laptop, and a desktop, as long as they have a camera and a microphone. If you need some help with showing areas like on your back of the legs, bottoms of feet, that sort of thing, you can have a spouse, a parent, or someone help you out where they can hold the phone and show us those areas. A couple of tips: if you're going to have areas that you need to expose, like your back or your legs, get into some shorts or gym clothes, a bathing suit, anything that makes it easy to pull up the clothing to show the person, the provider, so they can see what your concern is. The connection is secure, it's encrypted, it just comes here, it's not available on the internet to anyone else. Additionally, you can wear robes right before the visit so you don't get too cold. Try to pick a quiet room without any pets or children running around to make the audio part of the visit go smoothly. We have this all listed down at our website, drhop.net, and you can review this information. If you have any questions, you can call area code 509-735-1100. And additionally, right before the visit, a medical assistant's going to call, and they can kind of go over those things with you too. It's just a few things to keep in mind to optimize the visit. I think this is going to be a very, very good service. It keeps people at home so they can socially isolate, also connects them with their providers. It is secure, it's simple, and it is also covered by Medicare. So I hope this has been helpful, and I encourage you to take advantage of the service.